Hello, welcome to Kent Beer Reviews. Right, I've had quite a few beers from this brewery in London. This is the first one I've actually reviewed, and I saw it today at Ravensgate Arms, and I've never had it before. So I thought, right, a good beer, first beer to have from this brewery that I've never had before. So this is Shifter West Coast IPA. As you can see by the grain label, it's from the Fourpure Brewing Company out in London. It's coming in at 6.4% ABV and 68 IBUs in a 330ml can. Serve at 8 degrees. Well, it's probably a bit warmer than that now. I've been out here a little while. Let's crack it open. There will be background noise, being summer. There we go. Lovely pouring beer. Let's try and keep this head down. Seems to be a little bit carbonated. I'll leave it at that. There's a finger of, just over a finger head, white. Lovely kind of orangey tangerine colour, especially in the sunlight here. It's got a definite haze to it already. I don't know if it's can conditioned or not. I haven't actually properly looked at the can. Let's get an aroma then. Definitely a citrus kick to this, maybe Citra hops. Maybe some pineapple, grapefruit, maybe some blood orange or something like that. I have no idea. Maybe a slight pine edge as well. Wow. What's the IBV on this? Yeah, 6.4 and 68 IBUs. It smells like a punch bowl at the moment. Wow, smells amazing. Let's give it a try in this sunshine. Cheers. Oh, yeah, there's definitely a pine edge to that. It's like a dryness. It definitely reminds me of a beer I had recently, that kind of real dry hopness. That it's not a hopness, it's that pine edge, the resin for the pine of the, sorry, not the pine, the hops. There's definitely a citriness edge to this. Blood orange, maybe the pith of orange. A lemon kind of peel, maybe even some lime even. All the three main citrusy notes are in this beer for me. But yeah, there's definitely a pineapple note. Excuse me. Maybe, oh god, excuse me. Yeah, grapefruit, pineapple. Pineapple's coming through really well. Decent lacing. It's a cracking beer. I'm trying to think where these guys are out of. I've had quite a few of their beers, I should know. Bermondsey. Say no more. Let's get the rest of this beer in. Back to a finger ahead. Got the wood pigeons calling, as you can hear. Back to, as I said, finger ahead. Looks exactly the same. Just more of a hop haze than anything else. It's not really sediment. Maybe, you know, kind of a bit of both. But what an amazing looking beer in this sunlight. Yeah, that it's a little bit appley as well. There's also hints of pineapple for sure. It's a fantastic beer. As I say, I've not had this beer before. Fourpure, that's their logo. It's a lovely looking can as well. Some kind of sea monster or whatever it is. A lot of these craft cans now, these the artwork in these cans are absolutely amazing. There's a little bit of description here. Shifter West Coast IPA is inspired by a love of hops. You know, most hopheads like that kind of thing. Aggressive dry hopping with Citra, Mosaic and Centennial. So the Centennial is definitely coming through. And them three hops are one of my three hops. They're all my favourite hops. Imparts intense flavours and aromas of mango, grapefruit and pineapple. How about that? Yeah, it's so obvious in the flavours that, you know, certainly with the grapefruit and pineapple. Let's have a go with the pineapple on this. Yeah, of course. So yeah, it's well in date, I assume. I haven't even looked yet. The 2nd of November 2016. So I still prefer a best, or a bottled on or canned on date. I recently purchased an IPA, and the review will be coming up soon. But it had a 2.5 year shelf life for an East Kent India Pale Ale. Wow, I was gobsmacked. But I know it's fresh because it's only just been released in bottle form within the last 2 or 3 days, so it probably won't be a week old by the time I review it. But even still, imagine if a 1.5 years you buy that beer and it's still got a year's shelf life, you're going to think it's fresh. Anyway, that's another review, a rant for another review. So yeah, www.fourpure.com. Check these guys out. Trying to get the sunlight so you can actually read it. I'm well impressed with that can. Another can for the bank to keep. So, if you've had this beer before, let me know. I'm going to give you a quick review, rating. I've had a few beers this afternoon, so forgive me. This beer is definitely worthy of a 9 out of 10. That's a 9 out of 10 from me. If you've had this beer before, let me know. Put your comments in the comments box. And cheers.